students. In this video we see chapter 2 graphical representation of statistical data from unit statistic. ग्राफ आप लोगों ने ड्रॉ किया है स्टूडेंट्स आपने लोअर क्लासेस में, लेकिन आपने सिर्फ बार ग्राफ ड्रॉ किया है एंड कॉलम ग्राफ. नाउ देर आर 3 different types of graph to represent this statistical data. First one is bar graph for unclassified frequency distribution. Second one is histogram for classified frequency distribution, and third one is frequency polygon for classified frequency distribution. Clear? Now we see exercise 2, in which we see all these 3 graphs, how to draw and how to calculate the frequency and the cumulative frequency of the given data. Question number 1, exercise 2. The histogram of a frequency distribution is given below. On y-axis frequency is given and on x-axis class interval is mentioned. Now here the class interval is 140 to 150, 150 to 160, overlapping class interval 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to 190 and 190 to 200. First question is asked, on the basis of histogram answer the following. What is the frequency of class interval 150 to 160? So we see the class interval 150 to 160 and the frequency of 150 to 160 on y axis when we are observing is 10. Clear? So answer is 10. Second question is asked, what is the cumulative frequency of the class interval 160 to 170? So the cumulative frequency is when we are adding the frequency next to the other, then we got the cumulative frequency. Okay. So when we are calculating, we are getting answer 31. Question number C, prepare a short frequency distribution table. So on one column we mention class interval and on second column we mention frequency. So the class intervals are 140 to 150, 150 to 160, 160 to 170, 170 to 180, 180 to 190, 190 to 200. Okay. Now while observing this graph and the points on the y axis, we are seeing that the class interval having the frequency 5, 150 to 160 class interval having the frequency 10, then 160 to 170 having class interval 16, then 12, 6 and 2. So total is 51. Clear? Now on this class interval and on this frequency we have to calculate cumulative frequency. So frequency is as it is, first frequency is as it is, 5 plus 10, 15, 15 plus 16 is 31, 31 plus 12 is 43, 43 plus 6 is 49, 49 plus 2 is 51. Okay. So in last we are getting the total of the frequency. So the third column is of cumulative frequency. Understood student? I hope you understood. Now we see the next question. Now student, question number 4. A frequency distribution is given below. First we have to draw a histogram for the given data and draw a frequency polygon for the same data. Class interval is given 10 to 20, 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 and the frequencies are 50, 40, 30 and 40. Total sum of the frequency is 160. So first we draw histogram. Class interval on x axis and frequency on y axis, and from 0 to this zigzag line indicates that there are points from 0 to 9 here. Okay. 0 to 9 points are here. Understood student? Now we draw first column 10 to 20 having frequency 50, 20 to 20 having frequency 50, then 20 to 30 40, 20 to 30 40, 30 to 40 is 30, 30 to 40 on y axis indicate 30 and from 40 to 50 40. Clear? So this first graph is of histogram. When we take the middle point of each column of the graph of each class interval, जैसे 10 ये आपका हो गया 10 to 20, ये इसका जो कॉलम ड्रॉ हुआ है ग्राफ का, अगर हम इसका मिडल पॉइंट लेंगे उसी तरह से 20 to 30 का, 30 to 40 का, 40 to 50 का और सारे मिडल पॉइंट्स को ज्वाइन कर देते हैं हम, तो वो हो गया हमारा फ्रीक्वेंसी पॉलीगॉन. क्लियर स्टूडेंट? उसी तरह से लास्ट क्वेश्चन एक्सरसाइज का क्वेश्चन नंबर 11, डेटा दिया हुआ है क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी का, हमें ड्रॉ करना है हिस्टोग्राम। क्लियर? हिस्टोग्राम में एक्स एक्सिस में क्लास इंटरवल, वाई एक्सिस में फ्रीक्वेंसी। क्लियर? लेकिन यहाँ पे क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी है, तो क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी में हम क्या करते हैं, फ्रीक्वेंसी को ऐड करते जाते हैं, और अगर हमें क्यूमुलेटिव फ्रीक्वेंसी दी है और फ्रीक्वेंसी निकालना है तो हम क्या करेंगे, सब्ट्रैक्ट करते जाएंगे। अंडरस्टूड? तो पहला वाला 6 एज इट इज़ 0 to 8 के बीच में जो हमारा फ्रीक्वेंसी है वो 6 एज इट इज़ रहेगा। देन 10 - 6 इज़ 4, 10 - 6 इज़ 4, देन 18 - 4, then we subtract one by one, so and then we draw the column of the graph, and when we are taking the center middle point of each class interval and join the dots, okay, by a dotted line, then it indicates a frequency polygon. Understood, student? So this exercise is very easy. Draw all the graphs in graph copy and complete all the questions. I hope you understood. Thank you, student.